at it again, and we have one with Michael Knowles battling it out. Let's see who wins. Let's dive in.
When you said that you can go into a hospital and they won't deny you, so what will usually happen is when a hospital, when you have no insurance, they will go in and they will stabilize you. You see this in a lot of cancer patients. They really don't treat the issue, and then you go back on the street, and usually you get to an ER and you continue a cycle until you die. Another thing you commented about was innovation.
Wait. What?
What usually happen is when a hospital, when you have no insurance, they will go in and they will stabilize you. You see this in a lot of cancer patients. They really don't treat the issue, and then you go back on the street, and usually you get to an ER and you continue a cycle until you die. Another thing you commented about was innovation.
Before we move on to that second point, I should like to point out that we have a robust social safety net for the elderly and the poor. And so one question would be why those people, if they can't afford insurance and they haven't been able to rectify their employment situation or whatever else is keeping it from them, aren't on the very robust and generous Medicaid systems in this country.
So with that...
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that what Medicaid is for? Or Medicare? I get the two mixed up. Isn't that what that is for? Right? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I assume that is what that is for. If you're a person who, is sick and you don't have insurance and you go to the doctor, they're not going to deny you, but then you get on Medicaid or Medicare, whichever one is the right one. Like I said, I get them mixed up. And that allows you to be able to get or pay for whatever treatments it is that you need. So he was saying, hey, you go through this cycle of just, you go to the ER, they help you out, they send you back home, and you go back, they help you out, they send you back home until you get put in the pine box. And I'm like, that doesn't even sound right. But hey, I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Robust and generous Medicaid systems in this country.
So with that said, Mitch McConnell's already come out and said after the midterms, Republicans are going to start looking to cut Social Security.
He said he's going to cut them, or he's going to reform them.
Probably cut. He's going to make
probably,
some cut. Well, reform in any political talk is cut.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. That's a first. I've never heard that one before.
He said he's going to cut them, or he's going to reform them.
Probably cut. He's going to make some cut. Well, reform in any political talk is cut.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Certainly, we have to reform the entitlement programs because they're unsustainable and they are the driver of our debt and deficits. They'll bankrupt the entire country. We already have a very high debt to GDP ratio. This isn't going to be solved by taking $100 tax refund out of middle-class pockets. This is going to be solved by reforming these massive programs that have grown wildly out of control. And that's what adults are going to have to do if we're governed by adults. There is one group of people who are saying that we're going to give everything away from free. And you say, well, Miss Ocasio-Cortez, where are you going to get that $40 trillion? And she says, well, I'm not the expert on these things. You don't say. Truer words have never been spoken. And
wow, she actually said that. Why do they continually try to push this free stuff? It's not free. It's not free. I need to find that clip where she said, well, I'm not an expert on this stuff. Because that is shameful. You're talking all this crap. Oh, yeah, we're going to give you this for free. We're going to give you $40 trillion worth of X for free. Well, where is that money going to come from? I think you should know the answer to that if you're proposing it, right? That's the responsible thing to do, in my estimation. But y'all let me know in the comment section. I mean, I think that's crazy. It's lunacy.
Then you have another group that says, look, things cost money, and we're going to have to deal seriously with these programs. I think that the American people are smart, and I think that they're going to reward behaving like adults, especially as we have this childish idiocy at restaurants, at people's homes, in the streets. That's not how adults behave, and I think that, fortunately, we're headed toward a more adult politics.
So if you reform or cut those programs, you have more people who are uninsured. I just want to make that statement.
Excuse me.
So
repeat
unless
that?
you're fixing the issue of health care and you're just reforming these and cutting them off, people have paid into Social Security and Medicare, and one of the solutions is to raise the cap. So if you reform these and start putting people off, you just create a public health crisis.
When have we said that we're going to kick people off of Medicaid or Medicare? Show me that proposal.
You can
from
just prevent
the
people
conservatives.
from getting it when they're 65. So now you have an elderly population that doesn't have any health insurance. Do you just say, hey, you have to work at McDonald's or work at Walmart?
To which proposal are you referring that will take Medicare away from 65-year-olds?
I'm not saying you will. You'll just say you'll stop preventing people.
You are. You're predicting
so
it.
You'll
my
say
friend.
that
I'm telling you it's not going to happen.
Medicare right
what
now at this
what
moment,
happens if Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny both descend before our...
Goodness gracious, this guy's contradicting himself.
I'm not saying you will. You'll just say you'll stop preventing people.
You are.
I'm not saying you will. I'm just going to say that you'll stop people from getting it when they're 65.
So you'll say that
I'm telling you it's not going to happen.
Medicare right now at this
what
moment,
happens if Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny both descend before our...
65, sorry, no Medicaid. So
I was trying to listen to both of them at the same time. What happens if Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny both descend and then he stopped?
Easter Bunny both descend before our...
65, sorry, no Medicaid. So what do we do?
Well, I certainly want to elect you because you're going to take away my grandma's Medicare. So I'm not going to elect you. I don't like your proposal one little bit.
Medicare to everyone.
I'm sorry, what's your proposal?
I would love to expand it to everyone.
All right, and where are you going to get that $40 trillion?
You know what? For starters, I'd probably raise the income tax.
What income tax rate do you propose?
I
Because
would
you'd have to double
41%.
you'd have to double tax receipts annually to the government. So where are you going to get that money from?
From probably income tax and such.
All right. You're showing.
So you're just going to take more money out of people's pockets, which discourages them from even working in the first place. The government's just always going to take 40% of my money, no matter what. You tax everyone some extraordinarily high tax rate, which is higher than what the top earners are taxed at right now. I think the top tax bracket is like, what, 37%, 38%, something like that. So you're going to tax them even more than that, but you're going to tax everybody that amount. So even the folks who already don't make top tax bracket money are going to be taxed at that rate. How does that work? Oh yeah, we're going to take all your money, but you can go to the doctor for free. No thanks. I'll keep my money. All right. I'll keep my money, eat healthy, exercise, and try my best to, stay healthy. I understand things happen, but no, you're not taking half of the money that I already don't even have. I don't know. That plan just sounds foolish to me, but y'all let me know if y'all, have a different idea about it, please.
Because you'd have to double tax receipts annually to the government. So where are you going to get that money from?
From probably income tax and such.
All right. You show me when you make those numbers work. I'm a little skeptical that they're going to work, mostly because they don't work.
So, there's several things that I want to touch on in that equation. And one of them I already kind of touched on during the video, and it's the 41% tax. Like, that is crazy. Could you imagine the government coming in and telling you, hey, my good sir, hey, my good lady, we're taking 41% of your money. 41. Are you going to be happy about that? Are you going to say, you know what? Yeah, it's for a great cause. Absolutely. Take 41% of my money. Go ahead. I think not. For us folks who already don't really have a whole lot of money, you're taking 41% of my money? Already don't even have a lot of money. You're taking 41% of it? Come on. And then also for the rich and elite folks, they worked hard for their money. I put all this time and this effort, spent all these years perfecting my craft, and now you want to come in and take almost half of what I make? I work hard. And also you have that equation with, the lower end of the tax bracket. It's not to say that those folks don't work hard, but you get what I mean. It's just like craziness. So my question to that young man is, do you even work? Because I feel like if you did and you worked hard for your money, you'd have a different thought process on that tax level. You wouldn't want somebody coming in and taking 41% of something you worked hard for. I highly doubt it. So I guarantee you his parents pay for that college and he doesn't have a job on campus. Because that's the only way I feel like somebody would say something like that, is when they don't work or haven't had to work hard for their money, or they are an exception to the rule. Like they're a politician, so they're part of the elite, so they can find ways around it or put in little clauses into the bill. That's the way that I see it. But as always, y'all let me know how you feel in the comment section. But also, just the entitlement that everyone has to pay for something you want. Why do I have to pay for something you want? That's what Medicaid and Medicare are for those that don't have insurance. They have that program. That's where some of the tax dollars go to. So why should I have to pay more for that? I'm just not understanding. And I think it goes back to, we had a whole conversation. I forgot which video that was. Oh man, I'm not recalling exactly which video it was, but I touched on participation trophies and things like that, right? And how we've raised a society to expect to get something for nothing. I think that's part of what that is. He wants something for doing nothing. He sits in his dorm room and probably plays video games, doesn't have any responsibilities except for a little homework, and that's it. He wants to get something for nothing. Because like I said, if he worked hard for his money, he wouldn't be saying, oh yeah, tax me 41%. But like I said, I feel like some of that does come back to this whole everyone gets a trophy kind of era, which I don't personally agree with. If you didn't get first place, you're out of luck. First place is the only place that matters. Second and third are never remembered. That's the way that I see it. You know, try harder next time. You know, we're here to compete. That's what it's about. There's nothing wrong with losing. You shouldn't be happy with it, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's not like the end of the world or anything, but we're also not handing trophies out to everyone that just showed up. You get a trophy for winning. But now, oh, we don't want to hurt their feelings, so we're going to give everybody a trophy just so everybody's included. No, you didn't win. That's all I'm saying. That's just the way that I see it, but maybe I'm a little too harsh. I probably am too harsh, but that's just my mentality on it. If I didn't win, it don't matter. But anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. All right. Thank you to every single last one of you that always help out with the YouTube algorithm, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you're not sure how to share these videos, it is the arrow button down below. It's the arrow button down below. You can copy this link and paste it anywhere you like. You can text it to a friend, text it to your neighbor, your aunt, your cousin, your uncle, whoever, your mom, your dad. I don't care. All right. Peace and love. I'm out.